What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today I'm in a very good mood because the lovely folks over at Disney have sent me a whole bunch of Lorcana stuff. So yeah, usual disclosure thing, this was sent by Disney, Ravensburger, to do this opening, and that's very generous and I like them very much. So make sure you watch this and like tell your friends and all so that we can do more videos in the future. And don't tell them I was going to just keep doing Lorcana videos anyway. Let's keep that between you and us, shall we? Now what they've gone and done very nicely is sent us all three of the starter decks. We'll have a quick look at them. A booster box, which let's face it, that's what we're really excited about. And then we've got some accessories as well, which are really kind of awesome. Starting with, let's move everything out of the way to have a look at this, the Playmat. This might be my new favourite playmat. I've had my generic playmat I use for openings on this channel. It might have just been beaten out by this Maui playmat. It's awesome. If we zoom out a little bit, you can see it in all its glory there. It is beautiful. And they did actually send me a second playmat as well. And Maui wins, because, come on, Maui. But check out the I think it's Maleficent. Yeah, check out the Maleficent playmat as well. We're going to be using the Maui playmat. But it's awkward, right? Because, my daughter loves Maui, and we watch Maui all the time. It's one of our favourite Disney films. But my daughter also loves purple and pink. And I'm colourblind. But I still think this is kind of the colour scheme she's going to get into. But the good news is, when I play with my kids, and you better believe, and she's 5 now. She's maybe a little young at the moment. But you better believe I'm going to be playing this with my kids. We need 2 playmats. We got 2 playmats. They've also sent me a couple of deck boxes, one featuring Mickey, one featuring Captain Hook. Now, these deck boxes, they are your standard deck boxes, and I don't say that as a bad thing. They are, now you'll have come across these, you play TCGs like I do, you'll have come across these kind of playmats before. They do the job very nicely indeed, if we can actually get through the packaging. There we go. They can fit 80 cards, which is good, because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. And they are your standard deck boxes, whereby you open them up, they're plastic, they close nicely, they fit all the cards you need. They are lightweight, they're easy, job's a good one. And then there is a Mickey Mouse one there as well. So, put these aside for keeping the cards in. They have also sent us some sleeves, which are very nice. Again, they come with 65, so there's some spares there. Oh no, I had some scissors in here at some point. I've lost my scissors, never mind. We'll have to get into these as fast as we can. I mean, I know I could just pause the video. We all know I'm not going to. Come on. We got this. Right, there we go. There we go. And these are just nice sleeves. Now, I haven't tried shuffling with these. Maybe we'll have a look at that at the end. But they look beautiful. The images from the card actually are absolutely lovely. So, yeah. We like these sleeves. We like the sleeves. We like the deck boxes. And it means you can really kind of enjoy Lorcana fully and not have to muck about. You've got sleeves. You've got your deck box. You've got everything you need to roll. Now, starter decks. Here's the deal with the starter decks. More people should be zeroing in on the starter decks. Because I know there are a lot of people who aren't big TCG people who are getting into Lorcana. And my advice to anyone who's joining Lorcana because they love Disney and they're not traditionally big TCG people, go and pick up the free starter decks. Now, obviously, this is a sponsored video. Please bear that in mind when I say this. But the thing about the starter decks is... Oh, I've never seen one packaged like this before. It's very nice for the environment and nothing else. The beautiful thing about these is you pick them up, you're ready to go. There are 6 inks in the game. Each starter deck features 2 inks. So you get if you buy all 3, you get a taste of all of the inks, and then you get yourself 3 ready-to-play decks. Oh my word, look at the foiling on Aurora there. Got a super rare Aurora card there with the foiling. That is absolutely beautiful. And then we got ourselves a rare Simba as well. Let's put them off to one side. And then, yeah, so like we're used to in other games, it's very much a case of, it looks to be, you get a couple of rarer cards, and then you get a deck. For new TCG people, yes, it does repeat cards quite a bit, because that's how deck building works. You have multiple copies of the same card to basically make your deck run more consistently, give yourself a decent chance of actually drawing everything you need to as you go through the game. So this makes perfect sense. Oh, we got Beast there. There's your Captain Hook, just like we saw on our sleeves and our deck box a moment ago. And this is, yeah, this is lovely. Like I say, my advice to anyone is, if you're new to TCGs, go... Oh. Ah, so Maui there is a rare, but it's not coming in as a holo. I do like that Maui card. I like Maui generally, honestly. One of the reasons we're using the mat is because Maui is, in terms of the, you know, Disney, it's one of my very favourite Disney films. Right, so let's run through the other two nice and quickly. We'll get those two lovely cards sleeved up in a moment. But that's your Steel and Sapphire deck with Belle and, I want to say Simba. Let's go for that. Now we've got an Emerald and Ruby deck here featuring Cruella and Aladdin. Definitely didn't have to be told it was Aladdin on the front there. And then again, we got a similar thing. Now, didn't mention a second ago. Let me mention it now. Each starter deck comes with a booster pack. We like booster packs. We're going to open them up in a minute. We're going to have a wonderful time doing so. But we've seen this in the past in other games. We don't see it often enough for my liking. I love that. Because, like I say, the starter decks as a whole, great idea. Cannot recommend them highly enough, especially to newer players. Because it's what kind of... Oh, right, and then our two holos here are an Aladdin and a Cruella. Which, again, you should have seen coming because they are the ones on the front of the box. Ha! Duke of Weaseltown. Love it. So, yeah. So, you be able to use these to kind of learn the game. And like I say, if you're learning Lorcana, honestly, the best thing you can do is to buy the free starter decks and just basically play them on a rotation. Swap them around and then start getting into deck building, etc. later. Having one booster pack in the starter decks is just cool. Because, like, the whole point of the starter deck is we're using them to learn how to play. That's what they're here for. But that doesn't mean that we can't also have a little bit of fun getting a little bit of a pack opening. There is something about, you know, even though it's one booster pack, there is something about getting one booster pack in a starter deck. I've always loved it in every game that's pulled it off. I love it in Lorcana that they're doing it here as well. So again, you'll notice here, and I am very deliberately going through so you can see the whole deck list of all three of the starter decks. That is not a coincidence. I want to make sure that if you're picking up the starter decks, this video will show you everything you need to know before we get on to opening the booster box. So, yeah, you are having repeating cards, but that's very deliberate because that means that you've got, hopefully, a functioning deck. It is worth pointing out the cards in the starter deck are not exclusive. They are cards from the set. So you don't necessarily need to pick up the starter decks if you are, you know, hyper-focused on buying a bunch of boosters, building decks that way. But I still think the starter decks, well, honestly, at the risk of sounding, you know, a little bit obvious, they're great for starting. For newer players, for players, and, you know, Lorcana's one of those games where, because it's Disney and it's awesome and it looks really cool, I've heard from a lot of, because bearing in mind, I'm like the TCG guy. All my friends know me as a TCG guy. Hopefully a lot of you guys know me as the TCG guy at this point. So obviously when Lorcana's coming around, oh, I should say this is the Amber and Amethyst deck with Mickey and Moana. Blatantly the best of the three. Although I've told you that Moana's my favourite of the films. And then obviously the holos we get here are Moana and Mickey. That shouldn't really surprise anyone. And so I've had an awful lot of people getting in touch with me, just being like, hey, Wassy, you know card games. I don't really play card games, but this Lorcana looks really good. What's the deal? And honestly, the advice I've given to most of them is just go pick up the starter decks, play with the starter decks, and then that's going to kind of show you everything you need to know about the game. And then from there, you can move on to your boosters and your booster boxes and all of that. But it is a game which is really getting people in who are not TCG folk. Who, you know, we all grew up with Disney. My kids are 3, 5, and 1. They're growing up with Disney. Different Disney to what I grew up with, but still very much growing up with Disney. Although, to be fair, my daughter does love Little Mermaid. And it means that these people, you know, they want to get into card games through Lorcana. It's not that they want to play a card game. It's that they want to play Lorcana. And I love it. Because as someone who's a massive TCG nerd, and I think I've made it pretty clear over the past few years I am a massive TCG nerd, seeing people who generally wouldn't have picked up a trading card game picking this up just makes me so gosh darned happy. Also, right, as a dad, I'm looking through here, and I'm just seeing like, oh, that's the chameleon from Tangled. Yeah, I remember that. My kids love that movie. And there's just so much of that coming in all the way along here. Right, so those are your free starter decks, and once again, recommend them extremely highly, especially if you're a newer player to the game, just so you can get rolling. But we have free booster packs coming along because of our free starter decks. They're all Maleficent. I wonder if that's deliberate. I don't know. Let's see what we can get from our boosters, and then open a booster box and then be sad because it's over. So, you got your commons and uncommons as you tend to get. What have we got as we get near the back? There's a rare, I think. What have we got? What have we got? Oh. Ah. So I didn't know they were coming in here. I've not watched any other openings so far. I was like, right, I'm saving it for me. So we got ourselves a Hollow Flounder. And we got a Whole New World and Fishbone Quill. The rarity symbols are at the bottom there. Fishbone Quill is a rare and a Whole New World is a super rare. And judging at least by kind of hype and how people are buying and selling these cards nice and early, one of the better super rares around. So yeah, basically, I done good. Right, so what we're going to do, let's make some piles. So we've got our regular cards, we got our rares and super rares, we got our hollows. That's good. Okay, so our very first ever pack of Lorcana went pretty gosh darn well. Let's see if we can keep this rolling, shall we? We're not going to spend too much time on the commons and uncommons. They are going to keep coming up. Hey, Tinkerbell, Fan in the Flames. We got Anna. My daughter saw the pack earlier. Oh, there's your rare and your super rare. Your Captain Hook and your Maximus. Just making sure I'm getting the rarities right here. I don't want to be stupid. But no, we're good. And then we got ourselves a Hollow Jasmine. Very cool. And then, oh, the same little corner there. Nice. Okay. So, let's finish off. Let's see what we've got. For my last pack before we open the booster box. Of course, as I've shown you on this channel previously, it is the enchanted rares that we are most excited about here. That is what we're really going for. Oh, I love seeing the Moana cards. They make me very happy. So we got ourselves a rare Hans, a rare Jasmine, and a Hollow Rafiki. Love the hollow on those ones. Okay, so apparently you don't get a rare and a super rare in every pack. You get 2 rares. So I think getting 2 super rares out of 3 packs means I've done pretty gosh darned well. Yay! Right. Then we can get on to the big boy. This is what we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Opening up the booster box. Let's face it, when it comes down to TCGs, this is what we're all really interested in. I'm sorry, starter decks. I'm running out of room on my desk here. Let's slide them over so we can start looking at the packs. When my daughter saw the booster box earlier, she went, oh, there's Elsa. Daddy, where's Anna? She's a little bit upset that Elsa was on the front, but there was no Anna to go along with it. Oh, no, that's Aurora. We saw Anna a minute ago. I'm sure we'll see her again in a minute. One of the things which I think is coolest about this first set, it's going to sound weird, but bear with me. Oh, we got a rare Do It Again. We got a super rare Mickey Mouse Artful Rogue. And then we've got a hollow rare Maleficent. Nice. One of the coolest things about it is what's missing. So, for instance, there's no, as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure this is true. Correct me in the comment section, as always, if I'm wrong. But there's no Big Hero 6. And there's no Wreck-It Ralph in the first chapter. And they are probably my 2 favourite, at least recent Disney films. And the reason it's good that they're missing is because there's so much cool stuff they haven't done. Like, the first chapter is full of really cool stuff. We got a rare Cruella de Vil, we got a rare Maurice, and a hollow Jasper. And there's so much cool stuff in the first chapter, in this first expansion, and yet there's so many properties which are just, there's just not enough space. Like, there literally isn't enough space in the set. You know, there's, what, 240 cards, I think? I might be... No, 204, sorry. 204 cards. Got the 4 in the wrong place. And there's so many cool properties which are being represented, and yet they're having to leave a bunch out. So there's a rare Dr. Cillier? Let's go for that. Oh, super rare Stitch Rockstar. That's a very good card. And then we got ourselves a Holo Mufasa. Now, we've not actually hit any yet, but there are legendary cards. So, see, you get 2 rares per pack, but it's kind of rare or super rare or legendary. And the legendary cards are, presumably the best cards in the set. They are the ones that a lot of the time are going to, really make your deck pop. We'll get a few of them as we go, don't you worry. But the fact that there's so much cool stuff in the first chapter, and yet they haven't got to Big Hero 6, and they haven't got to Wreck-It Ralph, so I've got this to look forward to for future sets. Oh, we got rare Stitch, we got rare Mickey Mouse, and we got ourselves a Holo Abu. We seem to be doing quite well with the Aladdin-themed reverse holos. Oh, and you get 1 reverse holo of seemingly a random rarity per pack. We have hit a rare so far. We've not hit above a rare. Maybe we will in a minute, and I can be very happy about this. There we go. There's your Duke of Wesselton. There's your Maleficent. There's another Aladdin. There's Minnie Mouse. And my daughter's going to steal so many of these cards. Let's hope she really wants the common ones, eh? That would make it easier for me. We got a rare Ursula's Shell Necklace. Oh, another Whole New World. And the Argo. I told you. Reverse holo, and that's a rare actually. Reverse holos, for me, at the moment, very Aladdin focused. Why? Absolutely no idea. Doesn't really matter, honestly. I just like them. And to be fair, I watched Aladdin the other day. Still holds up as a very good film. Right, so there's your Pongo. Hey, hey. Yeah, Maui gets a lot of love in the old Moana gets a lot of love in the first set. Should do. Great film. Right, we've got Steal from the Rich. Oh, there's our first legendary card. And then we got a Aurora as well. So you'll notice a little symbol down here. That is your legendary. And Hades is our first legendary card. Very nice indeed. Of course, we're still waiting for an enchanted rare. Now, I don't think they're guaranteed 1 per box. But look, I have a box. I really want an enchanted rare. I've not pulled an enchanted rare yet. Elsa, so far the kind of consensus in the community as the best of the enchanted rares. Playability-wise, I'm a big fan of Belle. Character-wise, I'm a big fan of Maui. But honestly, pulling any enchanted rare would make me very happy indeed. We got a rare Jasmine. We got a rare Flotsam. And we got ourselves a Holo Timon. There is something quite nice about these packs. The fact that we're getting kind of 2 rares and then a random reverse holo in every pack. I think that's quite cool. That's a lot per pack. Oh, right. I think we're exactly 1/3 of the way through. We've hit 1 legendary and we have not yet hit an enchanted rare. But I would very much like it if we could pretty soon. Man, this is a lot of opening to do in one go. There's an argument I could have split this into multiple videos, but I was too excited to show you all the Lorcana stuff. So we got a couple of rares here. If it's not broke, and White Rabbit's Pocket Watch. Ooh, that's a nice Goofy. Of course, Goofy has been used as an event promo so far. That's just a lovely foil version of it. And this is kind of fun because it means that, if there's a particular character or, stuff you want for your deck or even like a particular property film or whatever, you can, if that's what you're into, you can basically kind of hunt down all the reverse holos for that particular character, property, whatever, if you so wish. Me, I just want an enchanted rare. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what I want. I need some more legendary cards. I've only hit 1 so far. But a couple more legendaries and an enchanted rare. That's what we want, ladies and gentlemen. Rare Captain Hook. Super rare Robin Hood. And a holo Peter Pan. Very nice. To be fair, we still have many packs to go, okay? We are, we're not that close to the end here. We're going to be alright. Hopefully. I just want to see what I've not seen. And I mean, obviously I've seen all the enchanted rares, yeah? I showed you a video the other day telling you about all the enchanted rares. However, I've not seen an enchanted rare in person. Oh, that Tamatoa card, the art's kind of weird and I dig it. Oh, a super rare and a legendary in one pack. Oh, and then a lovely holo Mickey Mouse. Oh, I think that's the first time we've done that. Super rare and a legendary in one pack. Yes, that'll do, pig. Takar being your legendary, that makes me, again, I mean, I've said several times in this video how much of a fan I am of, you know, Moana as a film. So getting one of the legendaries, being from that particular movie, that makes me happy. I'm still greedy though, I still want some more legendaries. But also, show me an enchanted rare. Let me see one of those beautiful things in person. That would make me very, very happy. So there's your Simba, there's your Tigger, there's your Cheshire Cat, there's your Plasma Blaster. Oh, and then Hades, there are your two rares. And then Donald. Hang on a second. We're doing pretty well with the Reverse Holo Musketeers. We've got a Donald Duck. We got a Goofy. Oh, now I kind of want all the Musketeers Reverse Holo. Show me a Mickey. Show me a Reverse Holo Mickey. That would make me happy. Cool. All right. Oh, we've still got loads of packs to go. This is awesome. Still want to see an enchanted rare, though. There's Mufasa. There's your Ponga. Now, there is a rare Lilo. I don't think I've hit it yet. But it's a very sought-after card, despite only being a rare. Come on, be in this pack. Be in this pack. Ah, Lady Tremaine. Ooh, and a super rare Aladdin. Oh, my word. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Oh, yeah, no, that one goes straight in a sleeve. No mucking about with that card, ladies and gentlemen. That is a very nice pull. Now, let me explain. Your legendary cards are generally not foil. We pulled a few legendary cards. Which one did we pull a minute ago? So take Takar as an example. Legendary card, beautiful art, not foil. You get one random foil per pack. Belle is not only a legendary card. Being a legendary card alone is fantastic. Belle is, in my eyes at least, the best legendary card in the set. I feel very confident about that being the best legendary card in the set. Basically, you get to put an extra ink down every turn, and then when you get to 10 ink in the well, bearing in mind you're going to be putting an extra one down every turn, then you get yourself, you're questing for 5 lore at that point. So getting a foil version of that card is phenomenal. Like I say, the foil is one random rarity per pack. The foil legendaries aren't coming out very often. But getting a foil legendary and it being my favourite one in terms of playability in the entire set, oh yes, that'll do very, very nicely indeed. And I suppose this is a point where, oh right, sorry, missed that. We got a rare Jafar, we got a rare Scar, and a Rev Holo Peter Pan. Nice. Of course, if this box is too good, and I've seen this many times, if the box is too good, there will be some people being like, oh man, Ravensburger deliberately sent you like a broken box. And all I've got to say to that is, do you have any idea how difficult it would be to actually do? You'd have to have somebody sitting in the factory, like taking the box, and bearing in mind these things have to be printed months and months and months in advance. It would not work at all. Rare Poisoned Apple. Ooh, there's your Belle. And a rare holo as well. That's beautiful. I want to build around Belle. Now I've got a regular and a reverse holo. Oh, I'm loving it, ladies and gentlemen. And hey, I said I wanted more legendary cards. The legendary cards are now starting to come out a little bit faster. Still no enchanted rare, though. This is the last pack from the second third of the box. So after this, we're down to the last third of the box. I want an enchanted rare. I want to see how beautiful they look in person. I've seen them all. I've seen scans. I've seen photographs. There's Scar. There's Mulan. And then, oh look, it's a holo Aladdin card. I told you that for some reason, just keeps happening. So, yeah. I want to see one in person. So, we have... miscounted. Somewhere along the line. We've actually got one more pack. And then we're down to the last third of the box. I want an enchanted rare. I'm sorry. I know I've said it several times, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm gonna say it again. Also, does anyone else see these Hercules cards and really want to play the PlayStation 1 Hercules game. Because I do. Every single time. Rare Maleficent. Oh, legendary Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor. And a holo Rafiki. Oh no, I dropped it. What this is like the iconic card. It's on the booster pack. It was the first promo. It's got evasive and it quests for 4. Yeah. Ridiculously, you know. Oh, I know. For some reason, not everyone seems to know this. I kind of assumed everybody did. Brave Little Tailor is from a short. And yes, the short is on Disney Plus. Go watch it. It's fun. I just assumed that was like general. I thought everyone knew that. But no, apparently not. So yeah, if you've not gone and seen Mickey Brave Little Tailor, make sure you do. Rare Grab Your Sword. Super rare Hans. Oh, and a lovely Rev Holo Rapunzel. Lovely. Right, come on. We got a few packs left. Let's hit an enchanted rare. It doesn't have to be Elsa. I mean, honestly, Belle and Maui and Elsa are like the big ones. Elsa's like the best one. Maui's my favourite character. And Belle's my favourite card of the ones that are available as enchanted rares. And that's like a quarter of the enchanted rares. I'm not really too fussy, but like I say, I've never even seen one in person. And, you know, the pull rates aren't that high. Oh, we got a super rare Maximus, and a super rare LaQueen, and a Mr. Smee. Okay, 2 super rares in one pack is cool. I do like the fact that you can get like 2 super rares in a pack, or, you know, a super rare and a legendary in a pack. It's just kind of cool. I like that you can get properly busted packs. Right, this little pile of cards has gotten too high. It's starting to fail. It's nice. And there is, you know, when you're opening these packs, there is something really cool about, you know, that pack a minute ago where I opened a super rare and a legendary in one pack. There's just something cool about that. And look, we hit a reverse holo legendary, and it is probably the best one. Still want an enchanted rare. Right, what do we got? Oh, rare just in time. Rare Genie, and a Rev Holo Break. I don't think we've seen a Lilo yet either. It's basically a 1 cost that quests for 2. And it's one of those cards that's like, it's not exciting really at all. But because it's cheap and is good for questing, it means that you can be kind of getting yourself an advantage from the very beginning of the game with that card. So it's one of those rares that has been absolutely jumping up lately. And everybody's been like, why is everyone getting... Right, Fishbone Quill. Oh, Super Rare Genie. Oh, and a lovely Holo Elsa. That card looks lovely in Holo. And people are like, why is this card getting so popular? Why are people so excited about it? Because it doesn't look exciting on the face of it. It is literally just a case of it's a very, very efficient card for questing. And it is nothing more than that. Right, we've got ourselves a Stitch. Lilo and Stitch, very well represented in the first chapter. But then again, everybody loves Lilo and Stitch, so I understand why. Hey, there's a rare Maui. There's a rare Captain Hook. Oh, and there's a lovely Rev Holo Mickey Mouse. Right, we're down to our last 3 packs, ladies and gentlemen. If we are going to hit an enchanted rare, it is going to come down to the wire. If we don't hit an enchanted rare, I mean, I'm not going to be sad because we got to do a bunch of opening and, you know, this was sent to me for free. But I just want to see an enchanted rare. Plus, and I know it's not likely, but given that I told you all Belle was my favourite card in the set, can you imagine if I pulled regular Belle, reverse holo Belle, and enchanted Belle? There's the Lilo I keep talking about, all in the same box. And there's a holo Mufasa. That would be amazing. So yeah, it's a 1-cost card that quests for 2. And it doesn't look particularly exciting on the face of it, but the fact that, you know, you're getting 1 ink a turn, so it takes a while to start building up to these more expensive cards. So you can sit there and be questing pretty efficiently from the beginning of the game while your opponent's still trying to get set up. And that's literally the reason why people love it. Right, we are down to our final 2 packs, ladies and gentlemen. I really want to see an enchanted rare. We got Maleficent. Oh, we got super rare Tamatoa. Ooh, that is a very good reverse holo. Be Prepared is a rare card. It is one of the best rare cards. So seeing it as a reverse holo is cool. Right. Oh my goodness. We're half an hour into the opening. That's how much fun we've had. But we're down to it now. This is the final pack. If we don't see an enchanted rare, if we don't get a last pack magic, it's still been a good opening. But I want to see an enchanted rare, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see one in person. So what have we got? There's your Goofy. Rare Captain Hook. Rare Lantern. And a reverse holo Tinkerbell. Oh, never mind. We didn't hit the enchanted rare, which is a little bit sad. But I think overall we did pretty gosh darned well. I mean, in terms of reverse holos, the reverse holo legendary bell is ridiculous. Be Prepared is one of the best reverse holos you're going to find in the game, because it's a very good card that sees a huge amount of play. It just banishes all characters. It's a board wipe, but it's a really good board wipe. Yeah, I think that was the other really good reverse holo I got. And then in terms of legendaries, we did hit a few here. Where are they all gone? They're here, I promise. We got a Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor. We got ourselves a Belle. We got ourselves a Takar. We got ourselves a Hades. Was that the last one? Yes, so we got 4 legendary and a reverse holo legendary, although reverse holo legendary is not something you should generally be kind of expecting or relying on. You get a random reverse holo per pack. You have to cross your fingers. But yeah, all in all, I'm thinking that's all right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking that ain't too bad at all. One more shout out, because we need to finish this. This video's getting long. One more shout out to the lovely folks over at Disney and Ravensburger for sending this stuff to us to do the opening. That was incredibly kind of them, and I am absolutely delighted. But now it's over to you guys. Obviously, and I put this up at the beginning, but let me tell you again now. I'll pop a link in the description to the Lorcana website. Go on there, find out more about Lorcana. It is again, and look, I know this is a sponsored video, yeah? I told you that at the beginning. I have been exceedingly clear about the fact that this is a sponsored video, but also, you saw me make a video about Lorcana the day it was announced. You've seen me make many videos about Lorcana, telling you how excited I am, and they were not sponsored videos. So even though this is a sponsored video, please believe me when I tell you, this is a game I am very excited about, and I cannot wait to get stuck into more. So shout out to lovely folks over at Disney and Ravensburger for sending this stuff, but now it's over to you guys. You know the deal. Tell me what you think about Lorcana. Tell me how excited you are about it. Tell me what your favourite card is. Mine is Belle. It's a phenomenal card. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then the usual deal, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Look after yourselves till next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching a very excitable Wossy Play. Actually, no, I'm back for a second. I forgot to show you the portfolio. They sent me a lovely portfolio as well. What am I going to do? Not show it to you? Seems a little bit rude, doesn't it? So this is the one, I believe this is Cinderella's evil stepmother. And it's just a place to put all of your cards. Now, in the middle there, you got a bit more space to, you know, put longer things in. But generally speaking, I mean, look, here's what I care about. Do cards fit in sleeved? And obviously, page 1, well, I mean, look, let's face it. We're going to put Belle in the top 2 slots, right? We're going to put regular Belle and holo Belle in the top few slots, because that's where Belle belongs. Oh, I'm sorry, Hades. You're getting bumped off the first page. I don't want to be rude, but I think first page here, to Belle, Takar, and Mickey Mouse. Come on, tell me that's not a good first page. Right, sorry, I had to interrupt my outro there because I hadn't shown it to you, and I think that's pretty cool. And that's where all my best Lorcana cards are going to be. Okay, properly now. Bye.